All right, thank you, Marty. We're going to check in with Fox Rochester's Hannah Welker, who is live at the Rams flying field in Macedon to put her flying skills to the test. Really?
Yeah, you know, Doug, I've always wanted to be a pilot, so I figured why not start with remote control helicopters this morning. I'm live out here previewing the model airplane, the model helicopter Jamboree that's going to be all weekend long out here at the Macedon field. These guys are intense. We're going to see a helicopter taking off right now. It's going to do some tricks for us. And then later this morning, they're actually going to let me try and fly one of them. So I'm really praying, fingers crossed, that I don't crash. You know, they call it the C word here because they talk very quietly about crashing these helicopters. Some of them are up to $4,000, so we'll see if I can handle it. I'll see you guys in just a little bit.
Oh, very nice. Not easy. And be careful the live truck, too, when you're flying those things around, too. That's worth like $3,000. Coming up on Fox Rochester.
So it's a simple hobby for some and a competitive passion for others, remote control helicopter flying. Hannah Welker's live in Macedon to work on her flying skills before this weekend's helicopter Jamboree. Good morning, Hannah. How's it going?
Good morning, Norma. I'm here with the experts. They're taking the reins right now. I'm going to talk to some of the pilots to show you the variety of copters that we have here in the field. I'm here with Jake Kirsch. You're flying sort of a four-legged vehicle or four-legged helicopter. Tell me what this is.
It's called a hexacopter. So it's a stable platform for carrying a camera for taking video or photos.
It's kind of like a drone.
Kind of, yep.
But you guys do this in a fun way, nothing controversial. You know, what do you do it for? Why do you do this?
I just do. I like the research and development of it. I like, tinkering, putting things together, and just having fun.
Yeah. Can we walk around and sort of show what other planes are in the air?
Absolutely.
Let's take a walk. Now, this one that we see up in the air, this is running on nitro fuel, you're saying,
correct,
which is similar to what they use in drag racing?
Yeah, top fuel dragsters use the same kind of fuel. It's nitromethanol. It's a combination of methanol and nitromethanol, so it gets the extra power out of it. The smoke you see is basically water vapor. It's alcohol-based fuel.
And we've got Dave at the helm on this one. How is he doing this? How much time does it take to learn how to maneuver a helicopter like this?
It's a lot of practice. We have simulators on the computer, so it's a lot cheaper to learn. It's just a lot of hours flying. Dave's probably got, 6-7 years or so flying to get to that skill level.
And this weekend, this is what people will see. I talked to Chris over there this morning. He said he could get it up to 120 miles an hour.
Yep, he was clocked last weekend at 120. One of our pilots, Kyle, has a speed machine meant for speed that got up to 158 last weekend.
That's unbelievable. And do you guys ever, I hate to say the word, crash? Do you ever crash?
It's part of the hobby. Everybody knows that going into it. But, like simulator crashes are free, so that helps make it a little bit cheaper.
I guess this is less expensive than a real one.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm going to come over and talk to Chris Reiber. You're the contest director, Chris. We spoke to you this morning when you flew your, model helicopter. Now, show us what you're going to fly next.
All right, so this is an electric helicopter just like the one I flew before. This is 3D. This one will do all the tricks where my scale one just flies scale-like. This one's a little more fun. This gets the crowd going. If you guys like this, you'll really enjoy tomorrow night. We're actually going to be flying these at night with LEDs and glow lights on them. And we have a spectacular fireworks show starting at 8:30. Thanks to some wonderful sponsors, local sponsors. We have Camping World of Rochester, Lon Lockwood Electric, Infinite Audio, and Christie's Photo Creation. Thanks to them, we have a spectacular night fireworks show tomorrow night. Don't want to miss it. We'll be doing this all night. We'll be doing a night flight as soon as it gets dark, and fireworks usually start around 8:30. We have concessions going on all weekend. Bring out the family. We got food. We got ice cream.
Hey, Chris, real quick, show us if we can. Let me see your hands. How do you know where to move your fingers and what you're doing in this aspect?
It's a lot of guesswork. No, it's a lot of practice. The stick on the right is what will make the helicopter tip forward, tip backwards. And this is actually my throttle on the left as well as makes me go up and down. And this is a tail rotor. So getting it to do all the maneuvers, it's getting everything in the right combination to make it do what you want it to do every time.
Yeah, that is pretty impressive. All right, well, I'm expecting a lesson pretty soon. I'm gonna get a lesson from Chris in the next couple minutes here, and when you come back, hopefully I'll be an expert flying one of these planes.
I mean, it takes some dexterity, I think. That is really cool, though, to watch. That is a lot of fun. Cool. Hey, coming up next, down Hannah Welker. She's flying high this morning. Well, not really, if you will, but she is hanging out with some folks who love to take their helicopters and their other devices flying high. Hey, Hannah.
Hey, Norma, I'm on the buddy box right now with Dave and Chris Ryder. They're teaching me actually how to do this. Chris, can you explain what Dave is doing with me?
So basically, Dave has full control of the helicopter. He's going to flip a switch and give you full control. You're holding what's called a buddy box or a dummy box.
Okay.
So you'll have full control. If you get nervous or if Dave's worried something's wrong, he just takes control again. So he's going to give it to you when it's level, and you're going to have full control over it.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yep, tell me when, Dave. All right.
So the helicopter is yours.
I'm going right.
There you go. You're good.
And...
Bring it back.
Okay.
So basically, everything on the right stick is your control. Your right's going to make you go right. The left is going to make you go left. You point forward.
Yeah. Yeah?
You got it now. Okay. Helicopter's yours. Give it a little bit of left.
My issue, I think with the hardest part is keeping it level. I'm having a really difficult time doing the toggle correctly. Any tips, Chris?
You're balancing on your right leg right now, so I think your whole body's leaning to the right. So you got to balance on your left leg, and you should be able to fly it level.
Is that for real? You're kidding, right? Okay.
Hey, whatever works.
Dave, tell me when.
Okay, you got it.
Okay, let's check it out.
All right, give it a little bit of left now.
Little bit left.
There you go.
Okay.
A little bit back.
Pull it back. You still got it.
Okay.
You still got it.
Okay, oh my gosh, look how far.
All right, that was your longest. Yeah, perfect.
Now, Chris, how long does it actually take for someone to master this? I feel like this is challenging.
We've all been flying for anywhere between 5 to 15 years. Best bet, go to a local hobby store, get a small toy you can play within your front yard, something tiny. I mean, something you can hold in the palm of your hand. We're out here every weekend. We're always up to giving people flight lessons on the buddy box, sharing a hobby with everybody local. And I hope this weekend we get a lot of people on the simulators and the buddy box.
This is really, I'm ready, Dave.
I can have you doing this in an hour.
Okay.
Okay.
Tell me when.
All right, you got it.
Okay.
And this is an AMA sanctioned field, the Academy of Model Aeronautics.
So you got the left-right working well.
Now, I'm not supposed to move it forward and backward, am I?
Yes, you can do that.
Oh, I am?
Oh, yeah.
See, I thought I was only supposed to go right and left.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try this again.
Okay.
Come on, Dave, I can do this better.
Okay.
I'm better than this. Okay.
A little left.
Back.
Pull it back.
Back more. All right, good. Here it comes.
Little right.
All right. See how it slowed down?
Is this me? Oh, you took. Oh, you keep taking it from me.
All right. Again.
Okay, let's try one more time. Yep.
You got it.
Okay. I mean, if I could fly this, I could fly a real plane, right?
Back.
All right, good. Now back to the middle. Here
Little bit of right.
Right. I'm going to take it there.
Okay.
You're twice as good as you were a minute and a half ago.
Now, this is just like flying a real plane, right, Chris?
Close.
Except you're not in it.
Maybe it's
just as costly, I think.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Just as, yeah, the risk is just as big, right?
Some pilots say it's harder when you're not in it.
Really?
So if I turn this around so the nose is at us, now you're left and right's backwards.
Okay.
And we won't even do that.
And Chris, remind people again what this is flying off of.
This is flying off nitro fuel, the same stuff you find in a top dragster.
Okay.
Earlier segments you saw us flying electric. We've got a guy who just got here. He'll actually be flying his helicopter today. It has a turbine engine. It has a jet engine that uses kerosene, like a real jet liner.
Wow.
And we also have some guys out here that are going to be flying their helicopters with gasoline engines, like he's flying on a weed whacker or a chainsaw. So we're going to have the whole spectrum of power systems this weekend.
Oh, my gosh. Well, I got to practice more, guys. So I'm going to let you go. I'm going to get back to work. Dave has a lot to teach me here, so we'll see you in a bit. All right, I'm ready.
All right, that looks like fun. Hannah's doing pretty good. I'm impressed. So this morning we're getting a lesson in remote control helicopters. It may sound simple, but the Rochester Aero Modeling Society takes this very seriously. And Hannah Welker is live with the group in Macedon. She's been getting a preview of this weekend's annual helicopter Jamboree. Hey, Hannah.
Hey, Norma, it's been crazy here. It's so impressive the skill these people have and the passion they have for an activity like this. I'm here with Bob Jancosa, the secretary of the club. Bob, we're going to show some aerial footage that you actually shot from your plane. Right. Explain what this is right here.
Sure. So this is it's called a Phantom 2. It's a quadcopter, meaning it has 4 rotors, and it's equipped with a gyro-stabilized gimbal that has a GoPro camera. So that's why the video that you're seeing is extremely stable, because as the vehicle moves, the camera stays still. This is also equipped with a transmitter, so the video from here can be transmitted to a set of goggles or a separate display. And so this is called first-person viewing, so you can actually get the perspective of the vehicle while it's flying.
And we should be showing video right now, some that we shot earlier of, you could see our live truck on the ground, you can see me on the ground with some of the other pilots. It's a pretty cool, it's really a hobby for you guys.
Yes, and you can do this for a lot of different reasons. For me, it's all about the aerial photography. I got this, and I'm building my own to actually take videos of other airplanes in the air, so air-to-air type video. And it's really impressive. You can only get it with this sort of technology.
Okay, and that is really, really neat. But something else, flying high in the sky. Chris, what is this? They've been working all morning to get this going. It's run by jet fuel. Explain how impressive this is.
This has a true turbine gas engine that runs off kerosene like your normal airliners would that you fly in to go on vacation. Sandy Jaffe, great scale builder. He comes out every year. And this is a scale llama. Again, it can fly for about 10 to 12 minutes, and it's running off of kerosene jet fuel. And you can hear when it started up about 5 minutes ago, you can see the fireball and the flames coming out of the exhaust system. It's really cool. If you guys, earlier you guys saw us do the electric. This is now the turbine. Come out this weekend. We're going to have everything from gas, electric, turbine. Now, we are AMA sanctioned field, which we're part of the Academy of Model Aviation, Model Aeronautics. So you need a certificate to fly here. But come on the weekend, we can get you on a buddy box. We're always looking to get the public involved. Some of our proceeds today, we're actually donating to the Macedon Ambulance. We got raffles for the public, raffles for the pilots. Plenty of food. Come out. The sun is out, thank goodness. So come out and have some fun.
And another thing, we're gonna go to that drone aerial footage again. It should be pretty impressive. You could see this entire field where we are. I mean, this is specifically for you guys, and people can go to your website. Remind them where they can go if they want more info.
Yes, if you want more info on the show from this weekend, it's ramsrc.org. We're out here. Most guys come out during the week after work. We're out here every Saturday, Sunday. The benefit of being an AMA sanctioned field and a club that we own is it's not like going to a park. You don't have to worry about, danger of animals, pets, people who don't know the hobby. Out here, it's our field. It's strictly just set up for flying model helicopters, airplanes, drones. And there's always either a pro pilot or a very skilled pilot out here. Every weekend, we'd love to get people on the buddy box like we did for you earlier.
And it's all about safety here. It's a hobby, but they take it very seriously. Come on out this weekend. You're not going to want to miss it. Really, really impressive stuff. I'm going to toss it back to you guys.
That is the coolest thing, Hannah. Wow, what a view from the sky. And then there was that the other flying, I guess you want to say helicopter underneath. It was pretty cool.